So here we are at the brooder house, and out of nowhere it's like, oh no, we made a mistake!
Oh no!
Down here, Bethany and the kids came down here, and they couldn't hardly spend any time at all in there. It's just way too hot. And these chicks have feathers, they're feathered out. They don't need that heat, and they're struggling. They got their mouths open. They're saying, hey, it's too hot, we need something different. So that's what we're doing right now, is we're trying to rectify that problem. And hopefully we can make it so that it's nice for them inside of that brooder house, so that they can stay in there just about another week, and then we'll hopefully put them out to pasture completely on grass instead of picking the grass, taking it in there. So we need to go on top of the brooder house, and there's 3 vents that used to let the grain, it's the way they filled the 3 compartments inside of the grain bin. So what we need to do is, because of the heat rising, and we do have the big door here, we also have 3 different inlets here that we can open up from the bottom that are down low. So what I'm hoping to do here is to open up all the sides vents, put some kind of screen over top of them, and then we're going to open up the 3 vents on the very top of this grain bin, or what the grain storage that is now our brooder house. And then hopefully what happens is that cool air comes in from the bottom, and it pushes the hot air out from the top. So let's head up to the roof and just see how that happens right now. Okay, here's one of the vents. Now they're meant to be taken off because this is where this grain bin would have been filled at. The grain augured in here. And then there's another one. And then the 3rd one is here. So what I want to do is just remove all 3 of those. And then also I'm hoping to then just screen them and leave them wide open for the remainder of the time that the chicks are in there. And like I say, that's hopefully just going to be right about a week or so. Each one of these is just wired on. So shouldn't be an issue there. We're going to go ahead and save these caps for, of course, so that we can go ahead and put this.
Hi, Daddy.
Yeah, and there's a lot of heat coming out of there. So that's going to be a start for sure of getting that heat to rise out and getting airflow out, getting airflow to come in from the side, come out here. Let's get those chicks cooled down for sure. Okay, so really great lesson learned here is that when we found out that this grain bin was so nice to use and it was so clean and complete, you know, we had no idea that really it was so tight that there would be no ventilation, and it was actually setting us up for a trap. Now thank goodness that we're so far into the summer, and this is the hottest day of this week. We're looking at 86 degrees today. I think it got up to 87. So, you know, if we were talking high 90s, we wouldn't have any chicks, I don't think. But they're doing okay. Looks to me like we have tons of fresh water for them. And I noticed that throughout the day today, Bethany and the kids were getting them fresh, cool water. And that's probably what kept them alive. It's good to be able to have this done now, because next summer, we're going to want to be using this brooder when it's really hot out. And so knowing that, and knowing that we need to have those problems in mind, it is such a blessing to be able to know that now when it's not 100 degrees outside, and be able to sort of fix that problem now. So we're thankful that we found that when we did. And now we're going to go around on the bottom and try to open up any other flaps that we can end up covering up with some chicken wire, or either that or just some of that wire mesh and see if that will just open up and really help. And we're getting way down. I mean, we're getting low 60s at night, so they're cooling down easily at night. So they're having that break, and that's what's keeping them alive, I think, just to be able to have that break from the heat. So now that we've made all these holes in our brooder, because we were trying to get all this ventilation, we've got to put something over the holes. I mean, we've got cats, we've got just all kinds of other critters around that can get these chicks, and so we've got to cover them with this some kind of mesh or chicken wire or whatever. But we're gonna go with this screen. It's pretty heavy duty. I don't think a coon or anything can claw through it, so should work well. Okay, so opened up the vents. It's working awesome. We've got a lot of hot air coming through here, and that's just working out really, really well. Definitely an amazing sunset tonight as we finish up our day. Here at 20 Acre Farms, you know, we try to do things the best that we can. We try to keep our animals as safe and as comfortable as we can. And I think a lot of homesteaders, that's what they do, but sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes things don't go quite as what we had hoped, quite as what we thought they would be as they seem. And so those mistakes happen, and then we have to take care of them, and we have to find solutions. And as all homesteaders find solutions, it's awesome that we have blogs and YouTube and the internet to share those mistakes with others, so that not everybody has to make them. And we're just really thankful that we didn't lose any chicks out of this deal at all. Everybody seems to be healthy and well down in the brooder, so that's awesome and amazing. And really, really soon these guys are going to be out on pasture, in the chicken tractors, and we can't wait for that. And we'll bring you along for that as well. So thanks for watching today. And I hope you learned something, definitely, from our mistakes, and we'll go on and we'll do better, and we're going to strive to get better at this thing, this whole homesteading gig as we go here. So thanks so much.